Hello everyone, today's tutorial is about continuing the segment on Google Drive, the elements of Google Drive, and today we'll be talking about Google Drawing. So you would start off by going to drive.google.com and then click on New, More, click on Google Drawings, and this will bring up a blank canvas to start your drawing on. And here are some of the many options that are similar to all the other elements of Google Drive that we've already talked about. The file, here's where you could share, or here as well. This is where you create a new, any one of the elements of Google Drive. You could open a new file or image or anything through there. You could also make a copy, download as a certain kind of document, and any of those other settings that are the same on the other elements. Edit, those are pretty much the same options as well, and under View too. Under the Insert tab is where you can insert an image of anything from the computer, web, or any other of these options right here. You can insert a text box. Alright, hearts. And from that text box, you can go ahead and change the font, change the size of the text as well, make it bold or not, italicize it, underline it. You can even change the color. The other possibilities about moving your text, you can rotate the text box. Any way you want it. You can also have it centered or move it to any of these indentation places, as well as double spacing or single spacing if you're typing out more than one thing within your canvas. You use it by click on your text box until you get this little cross here, so you can move it up to any place you'd want. There are other options here as well as this outline option and bullet pointing, those other options that are normally in Google Docs. You can also fill here like that. If you drag it down, it makes the box bigger. You go ahead and make it transparent by clicking transparent. This would also be the text color, and this would be to highlight it. That would draw another text box. This option here is to click on it. You can go ahead and zoom in or zoom out right there. And this is where you get to the actual drawing part. You can have create lines by using the lines feature here. There are also arrows already made, and you can just click it and stretch it out to where you want. By clicking here, you can make the other end an arrow as well, or any of these other options here. And same thing for there. If you go here, it changes the thickness of the arrow itself. And same thing here if you want it dashed or not. You can also change the color of the arrow. And this would be to connect a point to something if you want to draw like a different, like if you have a graphic organizer or something like that, and where it all connects to each other. That's a great easy option, like that. Or you can just draw curved lines. And each time you click on a point, it starts a new direction of the new line. Or there's many shapes as well where you can make a triangle, a perfect triangle. And here is where you would use this little paint bucket to fill in the shape very easily like that. And if you want the line around it to really know like which part of the shape you're talking about, you can definitely do that or make it dotted as well. And then here, lastly, is take everything off. This future right here, you can scribble. So like this is free-handed basically. If I want to draw a new drawing, I just go ahead and go to clean page. While we're waiting for that to start up, I'll go ahead and show you that you can also enter an image straight from here. Okay, now that we have a new drawing, we go ahead and use the scribble feature. I'm going to go ahead and draw free-handed a heart. Work with me, I'm not an artist. Okay, actually Google helps you by straightening out your lines a little more than what I drew them, so that's nice. So it's a nice clean look more than like what you actually think you're drawing. And there you can actually change the colors on the lines as well for each line. You go to this arrow right here to click on the other line to change this color. And same thing here, if you want to click on one of these to change something, if it's the thickness, you go there. Color, like that one. Change the color and the size. And then shape. So like it's really easy to create a graphic organizer or any other kind of chart that you might feel that's conducive to learning, or just like any other kind of shape if it's easier to draw this way. And you can move the size of the shapes through the arrows. And again, to change the transparency or not, you go ahead and click the paint bucket and pick the color that you want, as well as the other options that were there before. To insert a text box inside of your box, you can go ahead and type that and type whatever word you want, and go ahead and make a list or you know, whatever it is that you want to do. But there are several different shapes here, as well as other types of arrows. So if you want to fill it in, or like any kind of chart like that. And there are also like call out bubbles and equations as well. So this makes it like really easy to create any kind of Venn diagram or any kind of chart really for school, or any just kind of drawing that you want to upload to a document and just keep it close to you on your Google Drive. They also have spell check here, and any kind of ways that you want your text formatted, things like that. That's all there. You can insert a diagram or a chart like just right off the bat, like that. Just pick from anyone you want. And it's so easy as you bring it in, and then you go ahead and click on the text, change to insert your data. You can create a link, or more like add a link to a shape, or just to the if you right click on this shape, create link. I'll create the link to my drive here, paste it, apply. If you click on it, it'll take you to my drive, my Google Drive. And that's for any of the shapes really. You can go ahead and add the link, or change the shape or anything like that. Also, like the same type of saving technique and titling is up here, such as in the other videos. It's there, and then to save it in your drive, you select whatever folder you want it to go in or create a new folder. And that is it for a quick tutorial on how to use Google Drawings segments on Google Elements shortly. Thank you.